Hey everybody, Kurt Henry here, mortgage broker at the Mortgage Center. We are your go-to mortgage broker in the Durham region, and this is a weekly mortgage market update just to let you know what's going on in the mortgage market. So we know, because mortgage rates have been increasing for a while now, that most people don't qualify for the same amount of mortgage amount today as what they would have, a year ago or prior to that. And therefore, anybody looking to buy a house also likely won't qualify for the same amount of purchase price today as what they would have qualified for, say, a year ago or prior to that. And that's where the Purchase Plus Improvement Program comes into play. So if I was to say to you, well, how do you buy a $600,000 house for $500,000? You might say, well, that's not possible. But the idea is that you could buy a $500,000 house and you could put improvements into the house to make it a $600,000 house. So in other words, you don't have to necessarily spend $600,000 to get a $600,000 house. The other thing that's interesting in this is that if you buy a $500,000 house, you don't necessarily have to put $100,000 into it to make it a $600,000 house. You could buy it for, say, $500,000, and you could put improvements into that house. Maybe you spend $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 to get it to be a $600,000 house. That's quite possible. And again, that's where the Purchase Plus Improvement comes in. So that program, what it is, if you buy, for example, a $500,000 purchase price, we could get money over and above the mortgage amount to do improvements in order to, increase the value of the home and make it something more of what somebody might want. This also helps for when somebody is looking to buy a home and maybe they don't qualify for as much as what they want to qualify for, and therefore they think that they can't buy the house that they want. Well, there might be an option to maybe buy the house that isn't perfect for them, but perhaps the Purchase Plus Improvement Program can allow them to turn that house into something that they really do want. So if you have any questions on that at all, just feel free to reach out and we'd be happy to help.